Yes.
You can see so many people are waiting there. This is our labor suite where we're going to enter. We'll be able to look at the challenges there.
How many deliveries, approximately how many do you carry a day?
About 10.
About 10 a day.
And how many sets of instruments do you have?
We have only 6.
So pretty much a unit, a very interesting one. I don't know whether you gave me a copy of that book. Which is
yes,
where you're capturing this incubator.
Yes.
You have seen, I think this incubator is also from 1968.
Okay, the incubator is from 1968.
Mention the problem we are facing here. You can look
Here
at
we cannot regulate the temperature which we are supposed to keep the baby on because we just use that bulb and this water. When it feels warm, that is when we disconnect the line. But we cannot regulate it. This is not the proper. So whatever happens. For us, just call it a warmer.
A warmer. Do babies survive? Do you manage with your water system to save a few babies?
Those who have very low birth weight, for example, less than 1.5, mostly don't survive. Because they have to be regulated on the temperature according to their weight.
So sister, as we speak right now, what are the chances that this baby will be okay?
They are very little, but when we told them to go to Mulago, our women here, they are very poor, they cannot even afford and even the care.
So the chances that this baby will survive are really slim, are they?
They are slim.
but this is what we can offer.
I know.
So
you're doing your very best.
Our best, I mean, it's
to make sure
circumstances.
After visiting the maternity ward in 2009, an awareness campaign led to an overwhelming response towards the procurement of some incubators for this hospital. Babies are born every day, in which 2 are premature. On June 2nd, 2014, a donation of a very high-tech incubator was delivered at Kawolo Hospital Maternity Ward, courtesy of one of the Ganda Foundation's big supporters, Lance Cunningham. There were press, government officials, doctors, and nurses there to receive this donation. You know, it was 5 years ago that I walked around this hospital. And I thought there's so much to do here, and it puts a lump in my throat to think that now, nearly 5 years later, that we have installed 2 operating tables, that we have got some key equipment, blood testing equipment, and now we can deliver an incubator, and our plans have expanded, and we've gotten the support in London and UK and Europe for our vision. It's a wonderful feeling. Of course, you don't know how long it's going to take, and so our passion is that we will stay as long as it takes to get this work done. So grateful to Dennis Mugaga and his family and my fellow co-worker Daniel Siwagude. This is the heart and soul of the Ganda Foundation because they have the connection on the ground. I'm just a European American, you know, both at the same time. But, you know, that I can do some of the things that I wanted to do through my colleagues and their shared vision as well. It gives me great pleasure. So thank you very much. And it's a great pleasure to hand over new equipment today. And I hope you spread the word. Anybody that sees this in Europe, spread the word about what we're doing. It'll go further, much further, with your help. Thank you. Following Ganda Foundation awareness in procuring a high-tech incubator, many similar donations have since been made at this maternity ward to help save the lives of infants. Dorothy Mpima, the woman MP in Biekwe district, had this to say.
I am very delighted and glad at this gesture I'm an advocate for maternal health, and I'm one of the people who talk about zero tolerance to women dying while giving birth to children. But most important is that I'm very delighted and pleased at the gestures that Ganda Foundation has continued to do. Like he has rightfully said, we've received equipment, but this is very exciting. We've got a theater bed. And if you saw the bed that we had originally, it's an ancient bed. We've been able to get equipment for the laboratory, and I think it will compel our mothers. We've been in the antenatal clinic, and we have assured our mothers to continue coming to hospital so that they can get professional care. And it's more reassuring that they've clapped their hands and said they're glad that if they have children that are not ready for birth, then they can be put in safe hands. So we're very delighted on behalf of the country and on behalf of Waikwa District that you're continuing to give us these tokens that improve on health care. Kawolo Hospital is, everybody in Uganda is a potential patient of Kawolo Hospital, and I'm glad that what continues to be done adds value into this center. I've been reliably informed that we're also receiving servers because we have a plan with the Ganda Foundation to have this hospital and in the long term the other medical centers in the district to be connected to the ICT, and I think this will be a model district in terms of health service and health service delivery.
Upon receiving this donation, the Chief Medical Superintendent, Dr. Joshua Chiburu, had this to say.
Members of the Ganda Foundation and members of Kawolo Hospital present, Honorable MP, Area MP, Madam Dora Mpima, and other guests around. We are very, very grateful to this gesture of goodwill from the Ganda Foundation in respect to the incubator donated. The incubator is very, very pertinent in management of obstetric emergencies, where we deliver preterm babies or severely asphyxiated babies who cannot breathe on their own very well. They need oxygen, they need warmth, and this is one way we can save that life. We are very grateful to this arrangement, for this donation from the Ganda Foundation. On average, we get about we get 2 prematures per week. So this is a very, very good intervention in order to save these lives. I was reading in the Vision recently, I think last week, where Uganda loses about 73,000 preterm babies every year. And the reason, lack of resuscitation equipment, and this is one of the mechanisms in which we resuscitate babies to gain life. So we are very grateful, and we're also thankful for the other interventions you have given us in the health sector. We are aware government does something, but it's not able to fulfill all the needs of health. When we have friends like you, we are very grateful for this intervention. And we also pray that the network, the communication equipment works out very soon, because this is one way. We have 2 problems. We have the lack of the communication equipment, and also we don't know how to communicate, even when we have the equipment. So we shall need 2 things. One, to teach us how to communicate, and also the equipment to learn how to use modern technology like other countries. We shall be the model hospital, we hope, in the country with this type of intervention. So we are very grateful to be the leaders in this intervention of ICT. So we thank you very much, and thank you. And thank you.
The nurses at this hospital also thanked other donors for their contribution. Training the doctors and nurses on how to use this new technology is our next step.
The nurses will slowly start, and all the practitioners will slowly start familiarizing themselves with the software, and we will shift from the analog to the digital. gradually, as Kawolo is our pilot.
Most importantly, we would like to thank Lance Cunningham for giving us the support, all the support necessary to make sure we make the changes that are required.
Thank you. Doctor, over to you, sir.
Could you say something about the X-ray?
Oh, the X-ray.
We're still very stranded in the hospital.
In the X-ray, yeah. We were informed that the battery of the X-ray has run out. And I guess that's the case, the battery. Our funders are wondering whether to get a new X-ray machine or to get the batteries. But we are looking, they are more inclined on getting us a new X-ray, and modernized X-ray. So fingers crossed, we are trying as much as we can with these guys, the Ganda boys, when we play music, because it's the music that actually pays for anything that hasn't come in to be funded. So we're trying to make sure that we can also look into that. We are very happy for the patients of the hospital, the trust, and the way you've always received us is amazing and impeccable. So thank you, and thank you so much. And we'll be back here tomorrow and the other day. Don't get tired of us up until we throw with everything that we can do here.